Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so maybe you guys couldn't hear me before. Now you can. See, this is why we do this. This was the test. This was the test. So, yeah. What we're doing right now is, as I said, we're trying to do a multitude of tests because I guess I have to repeat myself, assuming that nobody heard that. My computer shit the bed pretty much on about 5-6 days ago, and my good friend and neighbor Michael came over, and after I tried 1,000 troubleshoots, and then I ripped it all apart, and I got all the files off and stuff like that, and just tried to reboot Windows. I couldn't even do that much. So after a painstaking 7 hours, and then 2.5 hours with my, as I said, good friend and neighbor Michael, we managed to get it up and running yesterday. So now, what we're trying to do here, this is simply a test to make sure, because obviously I had to re-download everything, reinstall everything, recreate all of what you're seeing right now on the screen, and therefore I have to do a bunch of tests. Recording tests, video tests, all those type of tests. Now, I am also, it was a high time for me to do some optimized setting changes. And right now, if you guys you should be able to notice a good change in the motion rate of my camera. It's still the same camera. It was never fully optimized to current YouTube standards and stuff like that. And I made sure to spend, the last day or so figuring out like what are the optimal settings for streaming, recording, and making sure that everything's the clearest picture possible, etc., and good with motion rate. So you guys should be able to see this at a much better rate with me rolling my hands a lot better than you used to. So yeah, hopefully this is all coming through. As I said, yeah. I'll be honest with you. This is setting it up. Gaming was the easiest thing I could think of, and it was quick off the, like, I already had the graphics and stuff like that. I already had the ROM. It's something quick and easy that I was able to take off the terabyte. So now I can fully test. I can check FPS ratings. I have a system check going in the background right now to make sure that everything's sort of going forward, because honestly, I wasn't able to open Discord. I wasn't able to render a goddamn thing last week. So that's why there was so little amount of content. I couldn't render anything. So right now, that's sort of what we're into at the moment. But yeah. So anyways, I'm going to just quickly, just in case this screws it up, I'm going to ask some friends from Discord just if they could pop in and make sure that everything's okie dokie on my end. Let's see. And I'll just quickly, let's see, copy link, go into here, paste, boom, there we go. So I should be able to get a few people in here just to make sure that everything is working, because as I said, this is a test. We're going to see to make sure. There's also a problem with long-term streaming, like anything that was recording at high. So I'm checking the performance right now. If anything that was like recorded for more than 40 minutes, and streams that went on for longer than about 2 hours, seemed to eat up a lot of CPU usage. Like they would spike and it wouldn't go back down. So what we're doing is right now is just double checking all that shit. Because yeah. The gaming. And Rakurai came through right away. Thank you, Rakurai, my guy. Audio's good. Thank you very much. So you can hear me, you can see me. Does anything look too bad right now? Is there any buffering, anything like that? Like, I need the full context because, as I said, this is a full reset. Anything you can give me right now would be great. Actually, I'll play the game audio just to make sure that we don't have a problem. Like, that's part of what I'm doing right now. That's why I loaded up a game. So game audio versus my audio versus buffering versus the game, anything like that. You know, anything would be really helpful, my guy. So yeah, as I said, guys, this is more of a test than anything else, and as I said, I want to stress test it to about the 2-hour mark, and then we're calling it quits. We're not going to try to beat the whole game or anything like that. We'll play the game for a little while. I loaded up the easiest ROM I could think of really quick that I already had the ROM for and stuff like that. I just pulled a quick easy ROM over to the computer from the terabyte, something I could easily play, you know, so I could stress test everything and make sure there was no hardware issues. So yeah, but anyways, with that being said, thank you very much, Rakarai, for jumping in and helping out. But yeah, right now we will just quickly. Okay. Which button is? Okay, that's back. But this X should be. Well, maybe we have a slight... Huh. Give me one sec. Yeah, let's configure. No, I don't need to configure that. I just need... I need X to be the goddamn... inputs. Configure. No. That's... A. Okay. It does not. God damn it. Okay, so this emulator might hate what I'm trying to do right now. Allow keyboard background input. Allow joystick. No. How about we say no to that? Just there's a thing. Auto fire configure. Special. No. Let's clear everything. Because why is it L? I don't get it. Up, down, left, right. No, actually, clear that. I want that to be button. There. L, R. Select. Start. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Alright, so I'll set to shift. Sure. And new game. Sure, why not? So we'll just make sure that everything here is copacetic. Now, of course, for some reason, the whole... I don't get why the game changes. Does it change form because of the... Okay, I think I see. So I'm just gonna quickly, just for my own... Call it OCD, call it whatever the fuck you want, but we need this to... Yeah, I need to change this. So transform and transformation. We'll go... top to there, and then we'll go bottom to there. There we go. Close enough. Close enough for this test, anyways. We'll go with yellow. Our rival is Gary. Gary the rival. And of course, here we go. Dun, dun. Alright, I gotta go out and see the fucking professor first. Watch him catch the Pikachu. There we go. And Pikachu was caught. Lovely, we got ourselves a Pikachu. So now we will be speeding it up. Now this Pikachu is going to be amazing, and we are going to call him the most obvious name ever. This will be Sparky. Sparky the Pikachu, who cannot use a Thunderstone. Craziness. Now let us go forth and battle our rival for the first time. Alright. And defense fell. That's fantastic. Okay, you hurt me pretty good there. I do not wish to lose to you, though. Oh, you are paralyzed! Come on, be paralyzed. Oh, use Tail Whip. Fantastic! We did defeat Eevee on the first bout. And Sparky learned Tail Whip. Lovely. And of course, we're keeping our Pikachu, obviously. Must keep the Pikachu. 100%. Now, I assume you still... Oh, no. Fully HP. Alright, let's go. Now let's boom. Well, this road is done for. And we touch this guy. There's also a potion. There we go. Let's attack a Pidgey. We need Pikachu quite strong because we're going to be dealing with problems, especially since this route is completely cooked. So... Come on, Pikachu. How many guys? Alright, a level 4, right? Seriously? How many guys you need? You are one specialized Pikachu. My god! How much experience does this motherfucker need? There we go, alright, level 7. Alright. At least you got to level 7, but my god, in red and blue, that'd be like level 8, halfway to 9 right now. This is going to be a serious problem. if we don't get ourselves either a double kicker or a Mankey, well, the chances that we don't catch anything able to beat Brock is going to be, you know. Shiny Blue, Zangoose, Dusk! My teammate is in here and he says, I have no idea, something Avengers Assemble. Live long and prosper, my brother. Says this, audio is good. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for being in here to check it out. As I said, we're trying to stress test it, doing a performance issue right now. That's why I'm doing it. It's the only reason I'm doing it. Because I am so behind on recordings and stuff, but I just wanted to test the visuals, the camera, everything, since everything was sort of being flaky earlier. Well, as I said, flaky, my operating system fucking failed, so. And this way I might still be able to do the challenge mode that Graceful set up, which would be kind of cool to do. Not that I'm going to win, not with Top Goat and K-Fox doing it, I'm going to be in the fucking bottom, but still, I'd like to give it a go. Just put my score into the matrix that I tried, you know? Really? Not even one? They're all so weak. Well, at least he's still level 7. Okay, we're gonna get through all this. All order. Get the Pokedex. Blah 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 blah. And we are good to go. We do not need a town map. I'm pretty sure I don't need a town map. Amount of experience would have gotten a couple level 8s by now. In red and blue. The special Pikachu needs special experience, that's for sure. Yeah, the growth tree must be a little bit harsher on us or something, because goddamn. Okay, we need at least level 8 here, people. Come on. There we go. Got Thunder Wave. Jesus. That's just painful. Now, Thunder Wave should help us in our recruitment of getting a couple of staples. Because Brock is going to be no joke with a Pikachu. We either raise him up to like... When I did this, I raised him up to like level 22 in my first playthrough ever. And managed to beat him because of that. Okay, so we're not playing hardcore, so I can buy as many as I want. I'm gonna buy 15. A lot of Pokeballs. Not playing hardcore Nuzlocke rules. I can buy potions. I can do whatever I bloody well want. I don't think there's anything here in Gen 1. In Gen 3 there is, but yeah. Okay, so we want to catch whatever's here. We're hoping to get something really good. Like Mankey, or Nidoran, or anything else. Fingers crossed for Brock, and it's a Mankey! Yes! Level 3. A little worried about killing it, so we'll Thunder Wave it. And this is why we bought so many Pokeballs, because we're going to try to have to capture this thing at full HP. Mankey, the pig monkey. Now, I've called my Mankeys a lot of things over the years. Hollow, Rocky, Drago, Creed. I'm thinking. A belt holder like no other. We're calling the Mankey Epo. Alright, so we got ourselves a boy. So the plan is now to go up here and capture a couple other boys. We try to get ourselves a Pidgey or a Rattata. And then we go to Viridian Forest and see if we can get a Caterpie for an early Butterfree. That'd be really helpful in given this going on. Blaze is in here and says, "What up, Big G? What up, Blaze? How you doing, man?" Computer got busted, so I'm just stress testing and doing a performance test while streaming, HD, gaming, OBS, YouTube, the whole thing. So I gotta do a 2-hour stress test at minimum, so here we are. Blaze said, "Can you catch a Caterpie and name it ZZNap?" You know what? If we get one, I will 100% name it that. If we get a Caterpie in Viridian Forest, I will name it ZZNap. 100%. And in fact, since it's yellow, we won't get Weedles. There's no Weedles. It's just Caterpies, Metapods, Pidgeys, no Pikachus, Pidgeotos, I want to say. So yeah, we have the potential here. Oh no, I should rephrase, my guy. It's not a new computer. I just spent 6 days tearing this fucking piece of shit apart. And my neighbor had to come over at the end. My good friend and neighbor Michael, he came over. I spent 7 hours trying to reinstall Windows, and then he came over and spent over 2 hours trying to get Windows to start. Finally got this all restarted, and I'm going through a stress test because all the hardware is fine. It's old, but it's fine. It was loaded up with too many polyviruses and a bunch of other spam and malware and all this shit. So I tried to clean it. It wouldn't even clean itself. I couldn't even clear the drive. So I had to reinstall everything. I'm at bare bones right now, and I just reinstalled everything. OBS, YouTube, Firefox, and emulators. And now I'm just slowly piecing things together to try to stress test it. And I got a performance test working in the background to check voltages, temperatures, stress on any of the hardware, the CPU, the motherboard, the RAM, all that shit right now. Because even though this bitch is old, like, for me to replace the equivalent would cost me over $2,000, my guy. Like, fuck. I can't afford that. I just spent $2,000 on fucking tires. So, Place said, so it's Misery. Yeah, my guy. You know it. Been there, done that. I know you have. I think I was there. Wasn't that only a few years ago you were having, like, some serious, like, computer problems? But you figured it out? I don't think that was when we knew each other, when you had to, like, fully replace the PC. But didn't you have, like, some PC issues? And it was, like, such a, like, yeah. I think you had a hardware issue. I don't. That might have been Tom. I don't remember. Alright, but either way. Alright, so Epo. Oh wait, before we do Epo, we don't want to lose him quite yet, because even though I didn't mark it as such, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bloody Nuzlocke. So we go in this grass first. This is Route 2. It's a rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a. So we will Thunder Wave. And we will try one Thunder Shock. This is level 3. There we go. Alright. now, Pokeball. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Who's a rat? Who's a goddamn rat? Jack Nicholson, obviously. No, at the end of the day, Matt Damon and Leo was the rat. So we're going to call this guy Leo. We're going to call him Leo because he was the rat. He was the rat in The Departed. So we're calling this Rat-a-tat Leo. Okay, so let's hope for that Caterpie because I am totally on board with ZZ now. Let's call this motherfucker. Come on, baby. Come on. First encounter. First encounter. Oh, no. Ah. I'm so sorry, my guy. I'm so sorry. This sucks for me, too, by the way. If he survives this, then I catch him. Nah, he's not. Oh, it was a crit. Well, that sucks. Alright, Epo. Time to strut your stuff. Unfortunately, no Caterpie. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Yellow has a couple different trainers, and I was not ready for this. Shit. Oh, shit. That'd be a pretty good experience, though. Right. Be careful. Wait, did I see, no, I wasn't poisoned, but let's use Nidoran Male. Will we change Pokemon? Yes, we will. So as I said, we're not doing hardcore Nuzlocke, we're just doing regular Nuzlocke right now. I don't think it can, but still, fuck it. Epo got to level 4. They're taking a blow. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna have to train Viridian Force for a little bit because... And there's that goddamn Caterpie that fucking plays Wanted so much. I would have been good with it too. Considering we killed a Pidgey over it, I would have been fine with it. Plus, if you really think about it, as I said, I wanted a Butterfree because Butterfree gets Confusion at level 10. Easy to train up to level 10. And then, on top of training up to level 10, you immediately, like, it's a Butterfree. It's good for at least up to, I won't say mid-game, but close, you know. And I mean, if you were to actually train up a Butterfree, it would be, I'm not gonna say it's like the best late game, you know. I'm not gonna like say it's like super good, but still, bug typing, access to a lot of status moves, as to Psybeam and Psychic, like Butterfree is not that bad. Like, if you got no other options, especially in a Nuzlocke, Butterfree is pretty solid through early game. Mid game is, we'll say arguable, you know. Okay, so let's train up Epo over here with his oh, a level, of course. I get a level 5 for level 5. Scratch. Okay, he went for double Leer. So now I'm scared, so I'm going to Sparky. And unfortunately, there's our beautiful Nidoran. Male. I mean, well, we got a Mankey out of it, so I'm not... And a Nidoran female. See, this is the thing. Like, I'm not unhappy with this. Because, at the same time, we got the Mankey. We didn't get a Rattata. We didn't get a Spearow. Spearow would have been a terrible thing to happen. You know, we needed either Nidoran male or we needed Mankey. Or we needed a Caterpie. And we got one of the three. So I'm not unhappy. Do we train up the Rattata? Because Raticate could be viable. Viridian Forest is a dud. We won't get anything else. Like, these are the 3 Pokemon that gotta go into Brock. Nobody's super effective yet. I think we do have to train up the Rattata. Oh, but he's got Peck. See, that's playing dirty. Level 7. We get these two to level 10. That'll be huge. The Mankey needs low kick at the very least. I'll tell you guys why, because none of this is fighting type moves. Karate Chop isn't fighting type, only low kick is. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Sparky. Okay, maybe we train up Rattata in Viridian Forest. Looks a little safer. Plus, Metapods do not know Tackle, they only know Harden. So, I'm thinking that's the better choice. Charge for a second. Because we're not getting anything because we failed to catch the Pidgey. We killed the Pidgey here. There we go. Well, wasn't that easy? This is why I like killing the Metapods. Metapod, level 4, let's go. Use up a lot of tackles, but it is what it is. It's annoying training, but when you have the speed up function, it's level 5, that was pretty quick. That one didn't like us too much. This one's another Pidgey, so we're going to switch over to Sparky. Okay, and now I'm going to go after this trainer with Epo. Because we still have our rival to fight, but... he's another Caterpie. He's mocking me because I didn't capture Caterpie. I see. He's mocking me, ladies and gentlemen. Sad thing is, even a Metapod, it wouldn't have had tackle, but I would have, where I'm using the speed up function, I would have immediately had said, yep, it says that nap, and I would have went for it. Just saying, I would have done it. But see, we have no special effective advantage right now. He's gonna have a Spear, well, we do. He's gonna have the Spearow and the Eevee, right? But they're going to either be 9 and 8 or 9 and 10. And I hate both those odds right now. So we're going to take Leo in front, who is going to showcase that he can be a team player. Come on, my guy. You got this. There you go. Quick level up. Another Metapod, let's go! Metapods are good for level ups. And Pidgeys are not. Okay. Sparky. Level 9, alright. And another one. Sparky. Alright, here's a guy who has... Okay, this Metapod. Perfect! A trainer. A trainer Metapod. Let's go, so now we got Quick Tap. Yeah, let's go! You got to level 8 with one trainer. Let's go, baby! Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Epo, let's just double check down here. Make sure there's nothing... Now he's level 9. Let's do it. I think we can beat our rival at this point. Got a potion for it. Got that low kick. That low kick will end Eevee. And since we didn't set it to set, we're gonna be totally fine up against... Yeah, we're gonna be totally fine. So let's go beat up on our rival. So that's what, you know, good players do. Let's kick his little sorry white ass. I say that like I'm not a pasty ass white boy. Technically I'm quarter African, but whatever. I am kind of worried about one thing. I'll be right back. I won't even pause the thing. I'm just gonna be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Check on one thing. And we're safe. But we're also going to test out another feature. And that is the wonderful... where the fuck is my mouse? We're going to test out the wonderful... You know what it is. It starts with P and ends with bar. We're going to test it out right now. I think, alright, did that work? Lovely. If it did, fantastic. And oh no! I just noticed one problem. This is why we do these tests. Okay, so give me a second. And transformation. I can't get rid of the bottom that much, because I get rid of the bottom that much, then we miss out on basically... shit. So it's realistically... Okay, like for right now I'm gonna have to do that and shrink it, but I just noticed the chat problem. The chat... Yeah, alright, fair enough though. Alright. Me and my big honking ass Jewish ass nose. I'm not Jewish, but got the nose to prove it. Okay. This is why we do these tests. We set up a new PC and you fight with it for 6 fucking days in a row. You have some growing pains, and that's what we're doing right now. Actually, I think the video quality is more fluid than ever. I think my quality of my camera especially, and like my clarity, like I just think I feel like I'm in, compared to older streams, I feel like I'm in HD. Anybody else who may or may not be in here? Anybody else feel that way? I don't know. I just feel like the quality of the camera, like I changed a bunch of the, not saturation points, the other one. Fuck. Sharpness. I changed a bunch of the sharpness. I lowered it to 720 and upped the brightness, just to make it look like a little bit more fluid. You know, everything's more clear. Yeah. A little top heavy for the handle with that one. Alright. So yeah. Back to where we go. You know what? Can we fight a rifle at this point? I think we can. If we start out with Sparky, and then we switch into Epo, we're good to go. So, you know what? Fuck the rival. Let's kick his ass. Come at me, bro. Gary. Hey, Yellow. You're going to the Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. By the way, the rival is not... He is actually the best rival. He's the best rival because he's actually not an asshole. Read all the dialogue. He's not an asshole. People shame him as this crazy asshole. He's never been one. He's just been like a childhood friend the whole time. So we got rid of the Spearow in 2 hits. No problem. Here comes the Eevee. We're gonna switch out Epo style. Level 8 versus level 9. He probably will outspeed me. He doesn't. And we load him. Get down! Show me how you lose! Epo's level 10. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? That's what I thought, Doc. That word has kept us down for almost 400 years. You and your smell you later. You couldn't smell what the rock was cooking. Alright, let's do a little bit of quick training up in this bitch. Tackle. And against this guy. Attack. I believe. Oh shit. It's really quick. Like, I believe I can do this. Fight. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, we got a few licks in there anyways. It sucks because that's like potential heaven right there. 2 Nidorans and a Mankey. Like, it's gold. It's gold. It would suck if you get a Rattata. Like, because you can get Rattata in that grass. Or Spearow. Not that Spearow's bad, but comparably, in yellow, no. Alright, so who do we got up front? Yeah, that's fine. There was Nidoran in this in Route 2. Oh, that sucks so much worse. You know why? Because that means we could have gotten both a Nidoran male and a Mankey. That must have been like a 5 to 1% chance though. Like, holy shit. It's like the Pidgeotto chance here in Viridian Forest. God damn. It's still, like, the fact that it happened kind of bothers me. Alright, here we go. Up against a trainer. Level 8 Academy. Yeah, go into Sparky. Okay, so we got everybody else up. Everybody's level 10. 10 is not gonna cut it up against the gym leader, but we don't have a gym leader clause right now, which is good. So that means we can very easily abuse. Well, we can't actually abuse shit. Realistically, our best bet is to run to a Pidgeotto and a level 9 Pidgeotto and kill it, but that ain't gonna happen either. We're gonna have to hope that Epo at level, probably we gotta get him to at least level 12 and then have him deal with the problem. Yeah. So, let's get out of here. Everybody's level 10. Everybody's, relatively speaking, happy. So, we save up here, but we can't beat Brock. I should say, maybe we can beat Brock, but probably not. So what we need to do, because we need Epo to be basically like level 14. Thankfully, Gus back then isn't flying type move. It's a Metapod, man. Okay, who gives more, by the way? So Caterpie at level 6 gives what? Just looking at the 45. Alright. Level 6 Caterpie gives 45. Metapod at level 4 gives 41. So actually Caterpies are better. Alright. Fair enough. Level 11. So actually level 6 Caterpies are going to be better off. Pikachu's not unhappy with me. That's a start. Just need those stats to get 13. Alright, I will go in at 14 as long as the other guys have something. As long as everybody's, I'll tell you what, I'll get everybody to 13, and that's when we go in. Which I can also, of course, battle the gym leader, so, or the gym trainer, and since I'm not playing hardcore Nuzlocke, we're all good. Man, level 12 is hard to get to. Seriously? Really? No compete? What? Just to get to level 12. My god. Alright, well, now it's Sparky's turn for a bit. Not that he can do much, so I don't... Like, his whole Thunder Wave... Well, quick attack, yes. Not a bad idea. Get rid of Growl. He can tail and he can quick attack, yeah. Just out of curiosity, how much do we need for a 279? Epo, it's okay, worse than I thought. Yeah, okay, so Pikachu's actually not that bad. I know Pikachu, like, he just battled a few people, but they're all kind of bad for the experience growth tree. None of them have that starter, you know, easy peasy, like Charmander, Bulbasaur thing to them. I don't want that goddamn Bulbasaur. Just saying. Okay, Pokemon status. How much? 323. Alright, so we got a few more battles. Don't wanna lose. Okay, Leo, your turn. He gets that Hyper Fang at like 12 or 14. It's over. I mean, I'm obviously gonna get better Pokemon, but it's good to have something we can use. Well, 11 at least. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run into that gym. And we're gonna try our hand at the Sandshrew and the Diglett. And that should provide us enough experience to be ready. Oh shit. Level 8 Pidgey? God damn. Never seen a level 8 Pidgey in Viridian Forest in my goddamn life. Holy shit. I'm not sure which one opens, the Sandshrew or the Diglett. I think it's the Sandshrew and then the Diglett shows up next. So I kind of want to open up with the... And neither one of them have a ground type move. So I kind of want to open up with Pikachu just to like sort of add insult into injury on that one. As I said, not a hard course, no gym leader clause. It's the big difference. That's alright, let's see. Quick attack. Oh my god, wow, it was quick. Yeah, it was a critical. Alright. Boom! Pikachu being like, damn bitch. And level 13, let's go. But do you Sandshrew? Yeah, I don't need to change no Pokemon. Bring it on, bitch. Scratch. That was a crit, to be fair. Scratch. I don't want to play the game, so we're going to switch out into Leo. The very end. Leo for the scratch again. We'll go for our own quick attack. And boom. It was better safe than sorry. And now we will go back out, and I honestly think, looking at that trainer, looking at how much damage we did, I think our low kick can beat Brock. Let's just see. How much to level 13? 456. Yeah, no. We got it. I've got enough potions, I can do it. And if I'm wrong, I die. Shit happens. We're at the 1 hour mark already. So we only need to survive another hour, realistically. Alright, Brock. Show me what you got. And just really quick, 1 sec. Just want to check that. Alright. And here comes a Baraki boy with the best spray to Geodude of all time. And we low kick. Because he's only a level 10 at this point. He's not 12 and 14. Though he does have, by the looks of that, rock throw. Problem. But he's down. He's down like dinner. In comes the Onyx. Level 12, not 14, like assumed. Flinched, and he binded. Now we gotta suffer through a bind. Oh, we missed! But the Onyx missed. Then we miss. Then the Onyx goes for the bind. Alright, we are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bind won't matter if we kill. And we kill. Let's go. Epo. To level 13. Right there, let's go, baby. Brock, he didn't know what it was to be a champion. To be a champion. Go to Cerulean. Alright, I will. I will. And I'll kick ass in Cerulean. Alright, so we got through that, and now Pikachu's about to go ahead and dominate. So we have a few slots we can also fill out. Which, with the speed up function, won't be that challenging. Alright, so now Sparky. Actually, we'll put Leo in front because Leo deserves it. Or do we leave Leo just in case of experience problems? Sparky we have to keep. That's like Pokemon Yellow 101. So I say we keep Sparky. And we start attacking everybody. Oh, we're poisoned. Because we know what poison can do. in Gen 1 to 3, poison kills. And it does count in a Nuzlocke. But still, I don't know if I'm counting it here. I think I am, because the original comic counted it, so I'm counting it. Let's put Epo right here. Small problem. Double team? Nah. I could be a double team merchant, but I won't be. The best part about doing a yellow Nuzlocke where you allow gift Pokemon is I've already got my Firegrass Water Core set up for me. Once I get through Mount Moon, I'll be fucking fine. So the thing is to survive Mount Moon. Because Pikachu's always going to be with me. But looking at his stats, like, let's look at that. The stats are pretty fucking high, like attack and stuff like that, like 27, 37, 22. And then you look at like Epo. Like every stat is better. Like the special Pikachu is special. He's not regular Pikachu, you know. That being said, we still need Epo on the run, so. So we have 3 starters, Pikachu, and then 2 others. So Epo might prove his worth, you know, going forward. He might not. Obviously, right here, we switch. I might have tried to fix the computer. I have yet to fix the chair. So it's not like I have to decide on what's coming with me immediately, but something's coming with me. You know, like a Nido Queen, a King, a Golem, something like that, you know. People still gaining levels, which is good. That's good. Leo's got to be left in the back seat at this point. He was a necessary what if the worst happens up against Brock, but now Metapods don't attack, so. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And we got ourselves a Alright, Thunder Wave him. Sparrow, quick attack. Hit. Unfortunately, no Sparrow. So we lost the Pidgey, we lost the Sparrow, and we lost Nidoran availability. I'm pretty sure Nidoran is goddamn grass. Should have sent out. Alright, let's do the Mount Moon shit. I'm not allowed to. I could technically buy the Magikarp. Got the Squirtle coming. I think I'm fine. No losses. But I still want to just. I don't know. In yellow, just gonna fight. Alright. So Mount Moon is our next. Alright. Can I get something here? What do we got? Level 10 Zubat. Kill it? Oh. Let's try. A bat nickname. than so many Batman nicknames. But I'm just gonna call this one Bale. Bam, 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 bam. You coming at me? With a Weedle? I'm Sparky, motherfucker. Personally speaking, I'm not really into the whole Golbat thing, so I'm gonna say no on the Zubat. It's an option, but an option I'm unwilling to take. There. Anton comes in here and says, yes, my childhood right there in yellow. Mine too. It was my first actual bought Pokemon game. Was, well, I didn't buy it. My parents bought it. But yeah, me and my friends. There we go. Boom, baby. That's enough of that. Let's go back. Let's heal our ass up. Anton said, I need to get my setup working and run through these old classics again. And I will 100% agree with you. Like, no matter what your classics are, whether they're NES, Game Boy, all the way to, like, you know, GameCube, Wii, PS2, PS3, whatever classics that you grew up with, you should do 100% re-experience them. It just brings joy, you know? Like me playing this right now. Bringing me joy. And joy is what we're all a part of. Alright, shit. This ain't good. Immediately, oh, I love joy. Shit. Yeah. A little bit of damage, just to... Alright. Zubat. Thundershock, get rid of him. Then we go into the pear sector. Just because we don't want to miss a thing. And that don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, I see what we're playing with here. Let's switch. Let's do a quick low kick. Get that critical going. And then let's go Leo. Quick attack. Attack again. Attack. There we go. Fine, because I can go low kick. Oh, he went crit? Oh, shit. Zubat? Yep. And the Sparky. A little bit scary there, but nothing to worry about, folks. We are fine. We are fine, we're fine, we're emotional. We're fine, we're emotional. Yep, that was a doozy. I think we can knock in a few more. This is where people with brains are born. I didn't know what I said that. I'm just making shit up as I go along at this point. Level 18. Our Pikachu is very impressive. So, once we get rid of this one, we'll be in the clear. Switch into him. Then if we use a potion, no way. Right. Alright. Pikachu has officially become the powerhouse. He's one happy ass mouse. Which is good because when we want to get Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, we sort of kind of need that. But at level 18, he's already going to dominate Misty. I think at level 22 he gets Thunderbolt or something like that. 24? 24 sticks out to me for some reason. I will look that up on Cerebi because we're going to take a quick break. Because it's only been an hour and 26 minutes. And we need to stress test this thing for a minimum 2 hours. So you guys are stuck with me for a little while longer. So I'll be right back. Cheers, everybody. Alright, so let's keep going. I was poisoned. Now, potions will save me. No reason to have to use a potion or an escape rope to save my Pikachu. 26, that doesn't sound right. 25, sunshine. And grew to level 29, gained 2 HP on top of it. We are good to go. With TM for Mega Punch and beat the Rocket and got the Ether and still saved the Pikachu. Death Trap alongside of good grinding. Almost 50 HP as a Pikachu at level 19. Now, so I know you, and we are gonna need some help eventually until I get Thunderbolt myself. Low kick. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Level 15! Learn Karate Chop. And here comes the Onyx. And I say, low kick, Onyx. You done like dinner. You done like dinner. He helped us through the worst of it, but at the end of the day, unfortunately, it's gonna be outshot. Now, I didn't look it up, but I'm about to, right now. Just really quick. It'll take very little time. Just click, go, red and blue. 25 Pikachu. Yellow. He hits Thunderbolt at 26. so I don't need to teach it to him. By the time we get to Surge, he'll have Thunderbolt. He'll be solid. He'll be great. He'll be fucking amazing. Yeah. So, already looked at that. Good? We good? Alright. Cool. I don't think I've ever heard the end of the Mountain Moon theme like that. And it's up here. Oh, here comes this crazy Raticate that I sorta am worried about. Here comes the Raticate. Oh no, it used to be a Raticate. In red and blue it was a Raticate, now it's just a fucking... Yeah. So, one to make room for Slam. I kinda like Quick Attack, Tail Whip. No, I don't want Slam. Right, it was Eradicate in red and blue, and now it's worthless. Sorry. And now level 20, yeah. By the time I get to Surge Gym, this bitch is gonna be 26 without issue. Yeah, really happy with me, so I'm getting that fucking Bulbasaur. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, just switching to Evo just in case. Have to use coughing. Yeah, switch back to Sparky this time. Sure. We'll take the Helix Fossil, we're not gonna use it. I mean, we might, you never know. So in comes the ones that we might have a problem with. So, you know, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of doing that, I'm gonna be simple about this. I'm going to potion. I should use a potion. Boom. Instead of worrying about it, here comes the Jesse James fight. We'll be fine. Clefairy comes in at the last minute, you little bitch. And here we come, Jesse's and James. Bum ba dum bum ba. Oh, we killed that one pretty easy. Alright. Use a Meowth. Well. Bite, that's gonna hurt. Thunderstruck. It's gonna hurt more. and I got this crazy craving for Thundershock. Let's see where the Smog. The Smog. And I get a double Thundershock in because of the paralysis, and bonus hit doesn't matter because it's gone. Jesses and James are off to the speed of light. Now, currently, his speed, the attack is crazy. Needs 1,000 just to level up. Is looking pretty hot. He is looking. He is cooking. Got that Razorwind TM. And now I am done like that. So we have a route back there that we are gonna go to. Once we're done saying that we love everybody. And we need Bulbasaur to love us too. We have another slot, right? If Bulbasaur joins us right now, that'd be fucking huge. Come on, boom. Yeah, baby, we got the Bulbasaur. Easy, easy. All right, Bulbasaur. What's her name? What's her name? I'm thinking the trifecta at this point. Since I didn't get our boy, I'm gonna call him ZZ Nap. Since I did not get our boy, we're going with Bulbasaur is gonna be ZZ Nap. Tom will be Charmander, and Blaze will be Squirtle. And we will run with this. We will run with this hard. Alright, so now we got our guy. We're fine. Well, we need some training. We need a little bit of training. So he might be a starter, but you need a little bit of help. Plus, we need to see what the fuck we're gonna like. Are we gonna get anything in this grass, or are we just gonna be cute? No, apparently we're not gonna get anything in this grass. 9 versus me? Alright. Unfortunately, this is Leech Seed combined with our boy. I see. Alright. So we gotta bring Sparky in, we gotta do some damage. So what we're gonna go do, we're gonna go grab Charmander. And we're going to teach Bulbasaur how to become an Ivysaur really fucking fast. That's what we're going to do. That is what we have to do. Because this shit is going to take way too long if we don't. I'm gonna switch out every time on this bitch right here. We're gonna do switch plays on the Nugget Bridge to get ourselves an Ivysaur. Let's go. Wanna play with me? We're gonna play. We can play. We're at level 21. I'm a happy motherfucker. Holy shit, level 19. You feeding that bird steroids or something, boy? Critical, I don't think mattered, but it bothers me. Alright, level 15, Sandshrew. Bulbasaur. Real HC. That's 33% of the attack one. Absolutely nothing. Hippo, you're up. Karate chop. Karate chop again. Maybe I'm gonna sack Bale here. I'm gonna switch into Sparky. Still hit that tackle. That's a problem. Got rid of him, my god. I really want to. I'll just switch into Leo. That's what I'll do. Now here. I'm gonna go Pokemon. Back into Bale. Then in Leo. love to switch into a different platform, but can't do it. Trying to give my boys some more experience. Down. Alright, so he's out of the picture. We could go attack Misty and get slaughtered. Or we could heal up our Pokemon. And say, you know what? We should probably train up a bit. That's my guy. Learn by my... There we go. About time. I mean, this would have been extraordinarily helpful in the rival play, but it is what it is. Now it's no big deal. Sorry guys, I'm supposed to be more vocal, right? So sorry. Once again, this is a test. Just waiting for basically the 2-hour mark to hit, which is about 5-6 minutes away. The performance test seems to say it's 13 minutes away right now, so God knows. Well, as a Sparky, I don't like to be poisoned, so back down we go. It said there's no rules on the Nugget Bridge. In fact, I've never played a Nuzlocke where the Nugget Bridge was a thing. But I would like to think that there is a challenge with the Nugget Bridge where it's like, okay, yeah, when you start, you can't stop sort of idea. Or you have to use items or whatever. One quick moment. I've had nothing to do with me, never mind. Just notifications that make me feel inadequate. Alrighty, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Charmander's right at the top of that bridge, so we need that Charmander. Immediately take Sparky out of here. And we will Thunder Shock him. I mean, given the choice, when we get to, if and when we get to Lavender Town, I'll rename Sparky Griever. Then we'll have the full set, the original boys, and then we'll have to decide who's 2 and 3. That might do it. Alright, so let's go. Honestly, I'm going back with Bell, yeah. Sorry, Bell. Wait, Bell's dead. Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to... Yeah. Alright, Leo then. Sorry, guys. Alright, well... gonna have to kill off 2 of them for that. Because Bale... Pretty sure Bale died, didn't he? So, Bale died. Felt bad for that, so now I'll kill off Leo and then, yeah. But I feel like that just happened. We'll just get them in the PC. Should have done this in the first place. We'll get rid of Leo, and then we'll deposit also Bale. That should be enough. I use Bail to do so. I'll sacrifice a Pokemon for my discretions. I feel like that evens out. You know, I used a Pokemon in battle, I wasn't eligible, and then I sacked a Pokemon since Pokemon survived. Sacrificed the weakest one. I think that's fair. Rocket time. Layer. Another layer. And with the leech seed at least. Sparky time. Healing right back. Well, 15 for our boy. Yes, of course I want to include him because we need him to get to level 16 so he becomes an Ivysaur. So make this Nuzlocke so fucking easy. On the Charmander. I will use him for the greatest of the greatest goods. I promise. Best thing in the world that I did was put a paralysis on this fucking Ekans. Because I mean, once this is over, I can karate chop its ass. Now we need to really quickly assess. You choose at 14 HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not worth testing. So I don't have an antidote. Use the potion. Let's go. But we're still safe. Alright then. Alright lads, so I didn't take a fucking piss of a leak. I kinda want to just I just want the Ivysaur. Can I get the Ivysaur first? Ivysaur and then we go off to the fucking yeah. So if we attack one of these guys, right, they should have like Onyx or of course the first one, yeah, of course. Yeah, so I know fucking Jesus. Dude, like, yeah. That's what I was after. Do some fucking... I just need a level here. There we go. Zizanap became an Ivy fucking Saw. And we love him for it. I gotta race up this fucking twat. His name's Tom. He's a real fucking cunt. But you know, I gotta deal with him. I love him. I love him to death. He's a beautiful fucking thing. Still hate him, but you know, you sort of gotta love a guy like that, you know. It's like the mangy cat you take in, and then you're like, well, now that I've scrubbed him down and fucking given him, you know, like, cleaned him up. At this point, I just made him into fucking royalty at that point. Fucking Tom. Tom the Charmander. Anton said, I'm heading out to sleep. Peace out, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my guy. So we're doing pretty well with our four guys. Well, we need to get Tom up to scratch. It's gonna prove a little bit difficult. Give me 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. The performance, things are... I'm doing the loaded thing. And... Okay, they're just finalizing some shit, so we'll take this opportunity to take a quick, leak and stuff like that. And yeah, and then we'll probably call it quits pretty soon. Now that we're past the 2 hour mark, now that the performance thing has had done its thing. As I said, this whole stream was a test. Just to make sure that all the components in the PC were doing everything they were supposed to do. Supposedly they are. Everything looks pretty good. So, anyways, we'll do a little bit more, and then we'll call it quits. So, be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. We have officially passed, as I said, the 2 hour mark on the performance checks. Everything looks good. Temperatures are clean on the CPU, the RAM, motherboard, everything's looking mighty fine. So, no worries so far. I think this clean slate will let us go into 2027 at the very least until we need an upgrade. We're probably gonna need an upgrade, to be honest with you. We're working on AMD 4, so that's not so bad. We have DDR4 RAM, but yeah, our CPU is a Ryzen 1700. You know, our graphics card is a 1080. I mean, this was all 12 years ago. At the time, it there wasn't anything better than 1080 was the top of the line. I spent $500 on that bitch, you know. So I had all the top of the line back then, but that was 12 years ago, you know. Long time. Either way, alright. I'm just feeling a little nostalgic looking at the old machine. Craziness. Wait, why do I have zero control? I do have control, alright. Yes, a little time. Cannot pass up a good capture at this point. So we will take this bell sprout and we will call it L Fox. Because it will never be used and is useless. And we have Odge and Bellsprout in the grass. That's crazy. This is gonna be... Honestly, when we get 1 or 2 more levels, we'll be able to get Tom to a Charmeleon without fail in this grass. As long as we're careful and safe about it, we'll be fine. Back to the Pokemon Center. There's no reason for us to utilize all that wonderful trainer experience. We're gonna destroy Misty. Pikachu's already pretty much at the level, but once I'm just gonna hit that 26 and then fucking go to town. Bellsprout has the rap party going on. Thankfully, I didn't allow any of that tomfoolery to happen. Only if I could have Squirtle right now, there would be a couple seconds. Making sure that everything is on the up and up at this point. I mean, I'm not gonna fall. Sparky over here from putting a little bit. And income spending, you know what? Let's embrace. Yeah. I'll give it a decent amount. Level 15, alright. Almost got ourselves to Charmeleon, let's go. Or 88 to get there. And this poor little bugger is 4 to 5 battles away from becoming a Charmander. Which is what we're gonna get into. Before the end of the stream, anyways. Because we 100% want to win, don't we? Pikachu and 3 stars against the world. Along with if we get something really good. Never mind. 2 battles. Nowhere near 5. So right now we have Tom the Charmeleon, Mankey, Hippo, Sparky, Pikachu. We have Ivysaur, Nap, and we have Elfox, the Bellsprout. Personally speaking, I think this is a pretty good lineup right now. But we are going to save this one. That's why we're going back down. We're going to save everything. We are not going to continue any further. Though we may continue this on in the future, just because, why not? It's fun. You know. Yeah. If for nothing else, just for a little bit of a lark. So we'll save it. And we will see all you guys back here next time we do a test. Because this was literally just a... As I said at the beginning, and I said multiple times, this was no more than a test, but it was a fun test. You know, we had to test audio, we had to test video quality, we needed to test streaming, FPS, you know, like the frame rate and stuff like that. We needed to test saturation levels, contrast, brightness. We needed to test lighting levels. We needed to test a bunch of shit, and we tested it all in one 2-hour stream. Plus, we did a performance test on the hardware of the CPU, the GPU, and the RAM, all in one go. So this has been a very successful 2.5 hours. As far as I'm concerned, it's been super to have everybody here that was here who enjoyed, and also Boom is in here and said so fun. Thank you, my guy. Yeah, so this was a test run. Honestly, it was a it's a non-stream, it's a non-video or whatever, but it definitely does showcase how the quality has changed a little bit, and how I've now improved the system and going forward. So, yeah. Thank you guys for being a part of it. Thank you guys for indulging me with my, you know, 24 beer in thing, stream. Yeah, we'll call it a stream. We'll call it a stream. God damn. Alright. It's my dad's birthday tomorrow, so I gotta go. Because I got shit to do. For my father's birthday tomorrow. And, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, everybody. We'll see you beautiful people back here next time. And we will bring you better stream content. I promise. This was just a drunken test to check out the levels, stress test the machine, make sure that everything was copacetic, so that either I had to spend $3,000 that I don't have to make a new machine, or could I make the old machine still viable. Obviously, the stress test seemed to work out pretty well. So, I'm happy with that. Hope you guys are as well. See you guys back here next time. Yes, all the reviews for One Piece King and Omega, Star Striker Rich, they will all come out in the near future, I promise. So, stay tuned. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.